Welcome to this day 4 of this particular set of 7 set videos for how to target the industries. And thank you for subscribing me in this Design for Change YouTube channel. We've been posting content and we've been adding a lot of value in terms of how specifically a designer can get into the industry, how specifically a skill set is required for a designer to find out the right industry in order to match with them. That's the theme what we are seeing. And in other videos also, you can find a lot of technical learnings. There are a lot of resume preparation techniques, job application process techniques. You can watch another set of video called Dolphin Job Application Process. That's one of the amazing set, I would say. You can watch it over there. And also, you can find a lot of the recent videos have been targeted towards how to find out the relevant industry. A lot of people have skills today. A lot of people don't know how to target to the right industries. This is what we are going to see. And also, particularly today, we are going to understand how to create that compelling value proposition for that industries. It's good that you found the industries, but how to do that? Let's see in this video. Okay, let's say in the day one, we saw about strategic industry targeting, how to do that. Second day, we saw about industry research techniques, how to use some tools and methods and process and website to understand the research about the industry properly. Third is identifying the key companies and opportunities. This is the most important thing. And the day four, we're going to see what is strategic application process. There are three things to it, guys. First of all, you need to customize your application based on the targeted industries what you selected in the last video. If you've not watched the last video, please go and come back because there is a small activity which I've given. I asked you to find out 5 industries. If you're able to do that, then this will make a lot of sense for you, okay? And then how to tailor make your resume and cover letter and highlighting the relevant skills and experience. That's what we are going to see. So what is this, Jagdish? Like how to customize your application? What is the point and how it is happening? See, how to tailor make your resume and cover letter for a specific industry. I will tell you how. There is something called job description which each and every company provides you, right? Jagdish, description for some job, please go and ask for it. It's your responsibility to get that from recruiter or the company or the details or the LinkedIn page, wherever you're seeing, to start this process. A lot of people just apply. Easy apply. Think and apply. Just apply in the LinkedIn. Do you think anybody will reply you? Hardly they'll say we'll get back. Very simple. So please be a little clear on that, okay? So you have to find out the job description, matchmaking of the values what they have, okay? Like let's say if that particular job description is selling, they want storytellers, okay? They will have 2-3 different roles. Like let's say good communicator, good prototyping maker, okay? Prototyping skills. They will have a lot of things, but find out that one skill which is most important for them. Very important. You need to understand that. Based on that, understand your value, okay, which you did in the day one, first video of this particular series, day 1 and day 2. Find out what is the value of you. Are you really a good storyteller from your childhood? Are you really a good storyteller from your college? Are you really a good storyteller from your internship? Are you having any kind of a relevance in storytelling? If it's honestly yes, find out that instance. If it's no, it's fine. You can create one small case study. You can go back to my podcast channel, Design for Change, and there is a podcast I've recorded called One Day, One Project. You can do a project or a case study in 1 day. 8 hours is enough. Okay? You can learn the skill and you can do it. Bring that one project case study according to this job description and pitch for this industry. That's it. Cut short, very simple, I can say that. But if it is really matching with your value, go and find out what kind of a story are you telling? What kind of a person are you? What kind of a ability you have innately and what has driven you being a designer? What has make you come here till now? So understand that very carefully, okay? And please highlight that. You have to highlight that as a relevant experience and skill. What happens is a lot of people don't know how to highlight that. A lot of people don't know how to project that rightly, okay? It should be very relatable experience. See, it can be from childhood. Don't think like, hey Jagdish, I need to have 5 years of experience in a corporate, working for a big industry, having the design experience of 5 years with this much salary, then only I'll be considered as an experienced candidate. No, absolute BS. Don't waste your life thinking this is the reality. Maybe it's in your mind, it's a reality. That's not the reality, okay? You could be a storyteller in childhood. There would be a situation where you would have told, what do you call, speech in front of others in New Year. Maybe in your 3rd standard, you would have did that. That's okay. In your schooling, maybe you would have did some storytelling. In your college, maybe you would have did something. In internship, in your take your own achievements of what is really relatable to this skill. That is the most important thing. If you're not knowing this relatable experience, please ask your friends. Okay, I would highly recommend ask your friends. Okay, you don't know what's your achievement. Okay, ask your relatives. Ask your family, okay, your sibling, your mother, father, okay. Ask your teacher. So why am I asking you to do all this? Is how you find out yourself. Jagdish, what is the relevance for this and job application here? Let's come to it, guys. Have a little patience. What happens is a lot of people think this video is very irrelevant for them. Even if you have 5 years of experience in design, you need to do this. Or else you will be easily slipped away. When an economic recession comes, when a skill incompetency, it's the market. If they're removing some people from your team, definitely you will be the person who are not doing this will get removed. I'll tell you how. If your values and your intrinsic motivation and then your reason for why you are coming into design is not clear, one or the other way, people will find out that you've been just a trend rider. One or the other way, people will find out you're just executing. One or the other way, people will find out that you're just doing what is asked to do. You're not thinking creatively. You're not really solving a problem. If you really want to be solving a problem, first go and understand the value of a company and value of yourself. This is how you dig on value matching. Once if you're able to do it, there is nobody who can replace you in the industry. You will be an irreplaceable designer. In fact, a lot of people will come only for you to get the work done in your organization. Even if they remove 10 designers and keep only one designer, you will be that one designer. That's why I'm taking this much efforts to help you with this topic. Okay? Find out the relevant experience. Find out in your schooling, college or anything and find experience in that. Once if let me keep it open so that you will understand. Okay? Once the relevant experience is there, let me tell you some examples. Okay? You can create a very good tailor-make application, guys. Make them industry specific. Okay? Match your value with storytelling. Okay? In fact, that is the job description, right? Match your value with storytelling of the job description. That's the exact thing. A customized resumes are 40% more likely to get noticed, guys. This is the statistics by job weight. You need to understand this. A lot of people use one resume I'll have, I'll send to everything. I'll send to everybody. You know what? You won't believe. When I was in Germany applying for internship, I applied to 120 industries. I also made little changes in the resume and portfolio and cover letters, but I have not really understood this. 120 interviews, I hardly got any call reply from them. I've been doing this for 2 months, night and day. Even though I created a different cover letter, profile, resume, everything, but it's not matched with the value system, but it's not matched with the skill set, but it's not matched with my story. That is the point. It's all fake. We are just copy pasting one resume and portfolio and sending to everybody, right? Don't think that I'm super, I've not done any mistake. Because of my mistakes only, I'm teaching all these things and I'm helping out. People should not waste their time thinking fantasy, thinking different things in their mind. Make sure you follow this process. Make sure I've given the blueprint for you. You have to step by step follow it. Watch from the day 1, day 2, day 3, this 4th video, 5th, 6th, 7th video. You will have a complete coherence of how a design application process is needed. And then you'll be having so much of confidence to go and approach any industry with this clarity. If you're doing this, guys, if you apply for 10 industries also, you'll get 8 interviews. You'll get at least 3 to 4 job offers. Your conversion rates will be much higher because you're exactly targeting on the industries, right? So that is why generic resumes are in a big light. Customized resumes are 40% more likely to get highlighted. This is the statistics which you need to know. And also, writing out a tailored resume and cover letter. So a lot of people know this is what is happening. That's okay. So now, how do you really find out this is exactly working for you? Like, let's say a lot of people will not know how to write that tailored resume. Okay, let me tell you guys, a step-by-step process is needed to write your cover letter. Okay, a cover letter should have something like a why are you applying? A lot of people will tell introduction as the first, right? But in my case, let me tell you, why are you applying should be there. What can you do for that complete organization? What can you actually do? What are the value proposition you can bring for them? Please show that, because if you're not showing that, people will not have any relevance reading your cover letter. And then introduce yourself. This is how a cover letter should look like. Okay, like let's say, hi, I'm Jagdish. I'm applying for an industry 1+1. Okay, example I'm having. So why are you applying there? I saw one of the problem which an industry is facing in 1+, that their OS application is crashing very much because of the heavy graphics. I am a designer who can able to bring illustrations and small little lightweight graphics into your mobile apps and your mobile applications and your applications in a very easier way, so that I can able to show how seamless the graphics can be loaded, how the user experience can be enhanced. I did one case study which is relating to that OnePlus, which I'm showing it to you. This is me and this is Jagdish, and I have so-and-so experience, and then this is what is my skill set are, and this is my portfolio. This is the case study which I'm proposing as a product designer. Okay, so why don't we have an introduction with you? Why don't we have an interview with your HR team or your design team to introduce this concept, how OnePlus design team can apply this to make sure their applications are seamless. I've applied human-centered principles. I've applied accessibility principles. In fact, I've applied how a psychology of the human works when they're operating the mobile app, and then I've exactly designed that. And I took 2 days to extensively research it out. Do I have a 5 minutes time to discuss with you? This is how you write a cover letter. Once if you're able to tell this, do you think people will not reply you? I'm 100% sure they will reply you very, very fast, because they're already sitting in that problem, right? As a recruiters, as a designers, as a product studio head, like let's say if you're targeting for the product studio head with this message, 100% he will be happy to have you as at least an intern, guys, if not full-time. Let's talk about bare minimum, okay? They'll have you as an intern. Again, tell them, I don't want any salary. I just wanted to prove my idea. Can you give me 3 months? Can you give me a resource? There are many advantages if you are an intern, more than a full-time designer. You know what? You will have much access to the CEO. You will have much freedom to talk to many designers. You will have much risk-taking abilities. You will have much more clarity talking with different people in order to get the data. You will have much more clarity to talk directly with the big people, management people, and propose your ideas. And you will have much clarity in getting that experience into your full-time role. You will have much confidence to ask for a full-time role. A fresh, experienced designer will not have this advantage. So, use your intern as a launchpad. I've recorded a podcast called 15 Advantages Being a Designer as an intern. Go to my podcast channel and subscribe. It's available in this YouTube channel also. You can find out that and you can listen to that, because you will know recruiters are more interested in freshers than experienced people. Actually, people think other way around. People are completing design course and degrees. No, they think nobody is giving me job. They're saying I need to have experience, Jagdish. Don't talk to me like that. A lot of people tell that. It's not true. It's in your head. How many interviews you attended? 100, 200? If you're attending 100 interviews and then if you're telling me that, then I'll accept you. But you will not tell that, because that's not the reality also, right? So understand that and how you can customize. I just showed you an example, but you could do a lot more than this, okay? And also, I'll give you an example, guys. If I have to make a sample resume and cover letter, it would take another 1 hour. Maybe I'll take a separate video to do it. But you could first use tools like, let's say, Canva, JobScan, Resume Word. It's an AI tool to find out the keywords what an industry is looking, and to find out the keywords what recruiters are looking and design community is looking, and create your cover letter based on your case study, what you're proposing. Okay, what are the problem you found out in the earlier videos? What are the industries suitable for you? And what are the problems they are facing, and how your skills can able to help them and showcase them using that keywords. Once if you're able to do it, you will get so much clarity. Okay. Now I'll share you some relevant skills and experience how you can highlight there. Okay. So first of all, you need to highlight your key skills. Now you know your key skills, storytelling. Now you know you're a good prototype maker. Maybe in your job description it is matching. Make sure your experience matches with the job description. But if you're able to use this process only, people will hire you for that relevance, what skill set you have. Or else what happens is, you create a very good visual, you create a very good case study. People will not hire you. People will not see the relevance of you. Your cover letter will not get a big highlight. Okay, that's why I'm explaining you this in a detailed way. So now I will tell you some examples. One of my students who cracked Mindtree recently, 13.5 LPA, he has exactly tailor-made that resume, and then he has shown what problem and how they can help them. And also Y-axis, one of my students is attending interview there. Okay, another student who got cracked interview in Dhruva, he has exactly projected a case study which is helping them to solve their problem. In fact, he was rejected in the first round, but he corrected that mistake, and then again he applied for that recruiter, and then he got hired. This is the power of solving problem, guys. Don't think it's very light. People will see how you can able to help them solve their problem through your design skill. If you're showing that value proposition, people will hire you like anything. There is another student also who applied for a logistics dashboard system. In fact, there is some SAP system problem, and he converted all of their dashboard in the logistics into visuals. And then he has solved the problem of engagement. And then he has solved the problem of 2-3 people working in a time to just 1 people. By showing this value proposition, people are hiring very, very faster. So I can able to tell you, this has worked for many people. It's not a magical skill. Okay, this has already been proven with many of my students, and they are getting job like 20 LPA, 29 LPA, 13.5 LPA, 10.5 LPA, and most of them are not design degree holders. Okay, so that's the point. If you're able to show a value proposition, who cares whether you have a PhD or not? Who cares whether you studied in which institute? Unless you're able to show them the value proposition. Okay, let me make a very interesting statistics for you. A recruiter average spends only 6 seconds on a resume. So highlighting your key skill is very, very, very important. An average recruiter spends 40 seconds on a portfolio. There are 3 different types of people who view your portfolio. Quick glances, who take only 6 seconds. Okay. There are people who take little time. Maybe they'll take minute, 2, to find out the important element. They wanted to know what you're really capable of. They'll find out that. If you're not highlighting, you're gone. That is why to satisfy these 2 users, we need to understand, we need to highlight our common skills and relatable skills and the storytelling capability in your profile. Once if you're able to tell that, people will find out, Acha, this candidate is suitable. Let's have an interview with this guy. Let's have some kind of a discussion. Let's find out. Let's give him full-time role also. You should be open to all these conversations, guys. If they're saying, okay, we'll offer you something. You said, sir, salary you fix, but let me come and work with you. People will give you more salaries if you say that. If you say, no problem, sir, if you wanted to give me a full-time design, I'm more than happy to do. But I wanted to first prove and help you out. It's up to you to pay me. If you're having this kind of a mindset, people will hire you as a fresher because a lot of freshers don't know how to get into the industry. You have to be a little open-minded to receive this kind of a feedback. If you wanted a salary, you can propose that. Sir, as an intern, market gives 15 to 20,000 per month, but you can propose. No problem. I'm happy to work. I'll start from tomorrow. No issues. Give me the task. This is how your interest and enthusiasm should look like. Then only people will hire you. Okay? And then there are people who review your portfolio very detailedly, but unfortunately, these people are very less. From end to end, they'll review your portfolio. If your portfolio is really good, if your resume is really good, or else you'll be falling in this category. Understand the statistics, guys. This is what is happening in the industry. If you're not able to impress people, if you're not able to attract the right strategies, you will have a lot of problem in your design career. Let me close this video with an interesting story, guys. If I'm recruiting somebody for my design program, like let's say, in fact, I need a vacancy also for my design program. Okay. I need a graphic designer. I need a content manager. Okay. Who is actually looking for a role, who's actually looking for a thing. I'm creating a lot of content and everything, but there should be a person who can able to manage my content, which content goes to which platform, which content goes with the shorts, which content goes with the reel, which content goes in a YouTube video, which content goes in a podcast, which content goes in a textual post, which content goes in an image post. Okay, there is a manager. There is a person who's just executing this. Whatever this person manager says, he will execute it. Hey, make a poster, he'll do it. Hey, make a thumbnail, he'll do it. 2 people are there. Who do you think will get more salary? Type out in the chat. Type out in the comment of this video. I wanted you to type. I know it's not a live video, it's a YouTube video, but I truly believe you will type out. Because if you're taking action, you will definitely see a huge difference in this value in this video. Okay? So, of course, the manager gets a lot of salary raise. Why? Type out in the chat why. Because he's strategizing the thing. He exactly knows what I want. He exactly knows I need a lot of people to view this video. He exactly knows the relevance should be there. But he is actually implementing the thing. He will be getting 3 times or 4 times more paid than this guy. I don't care whether this guy has completed a PhD in content management or he's an AI mastery or he's a data science scientist or anything. All I want is he's helping me solve my problem. That's it. And I don't want to even know about him because he's just executing. Look at this very carefully, guys, this story. Where you are. Are you a manager? Are you a leader? Are you a follower? It's nothing wrong to be in either case. Please don't mistake me in that way. Both are good. But please be aware where you are. If you understand this one story, the rest of your life, you don't need anybody to push you. You will know and you will be aware where are you right now. And you will be very clear, you don't need a design degree. All you need is the right guidance and a support and an accountability to help you out to go from the one stage to another stage. Don't think like my design degree has really get me a big success. That's also a small part. There are mentors and true people who have changed my life. Because of that guidance only, I've gotten to a different track. Or else I would be just in a normal mediocre life. Okay? Today, my podcast is listened in close to 39 countries. My YouTube channel is going beyond 5-6 countries. I've started new. I've got 4.8 rating in Spotify. I've got 4.9 rating in Apple. And thousands of listeners are listening and downloads are happening. That means it is listened by hundreds and thousands of people. This difference has been because of a proper guidance and a support. It may seem easy in this video, but you will need an accountability. Don't think YouTube and ChatGPT will give you anything. Yeah, there are a lot of knowledge available. Please find a mentor who can help you out. Please find somebody who is accountable for you. Then you will see a true difference happening in your career. If you understand the story, what I said, and then if you take action accordingly, your life will change in a different way. You will know whether you want to be a manager or whether you want to be an executive. And then your career success will go in 2x, 3x in just 3 to 6 months. You don't need 3 years degree. You don't need to wait for 5 years of experience to get your growth. In 5 years, you would be at least 10x faster, 10x more, 10x efficient than any of your other people. Okay, it's not a race, but you will see the true potential of what is inside you if you understand this one video. I wish you all the best to take action and find out that 5 industries what you did in the earlier video and build the compelling value proposition as an activity. How I told you to pitch them, how I told you to create a cover letter for these 5 industries, how I told you to prepare a resume for these 5 industries and apply for this. And definitely you will get a reply, guys. Okay? Thank you. We'll see you in another video in the next part of the video, which is most important. Take care. Bye-bye.